Bueno, taco, taco, mexicano, this is Mexicano, dogo, taco, taco, Mexicano, burrito.
So we're here at the corner of Young and Irvay in Dallas, and it looks like they've shut down the streets and they're walking, I guess, north. Antonio Ortiz, I'm here at the Dallas 2025 No Kings rally, and I'm here with, what's your first name? Princeton, what brought you out here today?
I really came out here to celebrate my boy B-Day birthday, but what's going on? Like, you know what's going on?
Like the B-Day got ruined, or?
Yeah, the B-Day, my boy birthday got ruined because all this stuff going on. You know, it's like some everyday shit, you feel me? I love Dallas. I'm not a political, what's the word, political?
Political.
But yeah, I'm not a political person, but we need some politics are good, you feel me?
What's the number one issue facing you? Like, what affects your day-to-day life?
Just a lot of the system, you feel me? I'm just not gonna speak too much of it. It's just the system as a whole is correct.
Like the economy?
Yeah, the economy.
I feel like things are getting too expensive.
Yes, nah, for real.
I see. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
No, thank you.
I was asking for benefits from the government.
You were?
Yeah, I was one time. But you know what they did? I feel embarrassed because they came to my house, man, to check him out and make sure I was needing what I was needing. You know, I was going through a struggle financial, and these people, man, this government came to my house to check and make sure how I was doing in my house. I'm like, dude, that was, for me back then, that was like maybe 20 years ago, man. I felt disrespected by the system, so I was like, you know what? You can keep your benefits. I'm gonna work my ass.
Do you think there should be any amnesty for, like, should there be full amnesty for all people who are non-citizens?
I believe so.
Even the ones that have committed crimes?
Well, not those.
Now, Aaron Sorrells hosted a rally today in Austin, and only 30 people showed up for it. What do you think about that?
Who did that?
Aaron Sorrells hosted a rally in Austin today, the We're Done rally, and only 30 people showed up for that. What do you think about that?
That, I had no comments on that because I don't even know that. Who's that guy?
There you go.
Speaking good English.
You don't speak English? Oh, okay. How long you been in Dallas?
About 10 years.
10 years? And no English?
Well,
that's a little. All right. What do you think of the rally? Good?
Yeah, everything is.
A lot of gringos.
Oh yeah, a lot of white.
A lot of gringos.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, that's good. And you know that.
But no blacks.
Little black people.
Yeah, little black. No Asians. No Asians.
Surprising, a lot of white people.
But no Asians.
Yeah, only.
And no Indians.
I think more white people, like different people.
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. Sir, why are you here today?
I'm not speaking.
You don't speak English?
No.
How long have you been in the U.S.?
I understand.
How many years?
30.
You've been here 30 years and you don't speak English?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
But 30 years?
Yeah, for 30 years.
And you don't speak English? If I lived in Mexico for 30 years, I'd learn Spanish.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you.
You vote?
Yeah.
You got a sign that says
This man ate
Ted
my
Cruz.
son.
What part did he eat?
He ate the whole thing. He unhinged his jaw like a weird boa constrictor and just consumed him right.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
Why are you here today?
I'm here today because we're just protesting.
What are you protesting?
We're protesting against Trump. We're protesting against this administration. No kings.
We don't have any kings in America. Like what?
I'm gonna go meet up with my buddies over here. Appreciate you though.
All right.
If you do find him, let me know.
Everybody stay away. You anti-Semitic? I'm Jewish. You anti-Semitic. Go home and watch this thing go live.
No, what did his sign say?
Fish tank, whatever, I don't know.
Fish tank live?
I guess.
Hey, what? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you just fall?
I don't want to be.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just mad. All right. Yeah, I have a right to be mad. I have a right to be mad. They got two balls and I have two balls. Show your face, I show you my face. got a home too. I build America. I got trucks.
Why are you mad?
I'm mad for everything, bitch.
He's mad for everything. Thank you. We're also attempting to find normal-looking people, and it's a struggle right now. It's a struggle. We found a chicken, but that's it. White women, old white women, and chickens and weirdos. And what brought y'all here today?
Fascism.
Same.
What about fascism?
We need to get rid of it.
It's not for us.
Nope.
Not for our country.
Some Democrats I've interviewed today are okay with deportations provided it's just criminals. What's your thoughts on that?
I think if people can be proven to be criminals and they get their day in court here, and it can be shown that they have a criminal record, and I'm not talking like jaywalking, I'm talking murder, then deport them.
Now, if you and I, like, say, went to Germany and we decided to get a job under the table, should we be allowed to stay in Germany indefinitely?
No.
That's up to the Germans.
Yeah.
You said no, but like, why?
Because you shouldn't work in a country where you're not allowed to be there.
So like,
you go through the process. Everybody should
so like,
go through the process.
so then you're against like the illegals that come here and work.
There's no such thing as an illegal. I disagree.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm just misunderstanding. You just said that we shouldn't be allowed to work in Germany if we're not allowed to be there.
I'm saying if you're allowed to be in Germany and you're allowed to hold a job, then you should be able to. But I don't think that's a reason to put somebody in prison or deport them to a country that's not their own.
Gotcha. But my question, I guess, was if you and I went to Germany and we decided to take a job being paid under the table cash, should we be allowed to stay in Germany indefinitely?
I think that's up to the Germans. I agree with Frankie.
Well, I'm asking you.
It's up to the Germans.
I guess you could say the same law is up to Americans. If Americans decide that we should deport people for the same reasons, that's up to us. What city are you guys from?
Dallas.
Who's your mayor?
Good question. I can't think of his name. What's his name?
Johnson.
Is that his name? He's a traitor.
There you go. Thanks, ladies. We're like the same skin color, so I assume you're Mexican too, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Were you born here, or?
No, but my I was born here, but my parents are from Mexico.
Now, you and I are both like of Mexican descent or Latino descent. Do you think that we should have you and I, meaning, should have the right to go to Mexico and stay indefinitely if we wanted to?
No, actually, I just moved back from Kenya. I was there for 2 years, and I had to leave because my visa expired.
So do you think that you left, obviously, you followed the law. Don't you think that people that come here should behave the same way?
Yes, I do, but I think that we should, we've always been trying to come up with a way that gives respect to humans.
What city are you from? Or what city do you live in?
Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie. Who's your city councilman? Who's your mayor?
We just voted for him, and I can't remember his name right now.
All good. Thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Take care.
You don't need to record that. Back up. Someone is sick. Back up. There's a million cameras out here. Whoa. Back up. Whoa. Back up. Whoa. Security. I don't know. Back up.
It's a public street.
Back up. 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 Back the fuck up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
What brought y'all out here today?
Resistance.
What are you resisting?
Trump.
What part?
All of it.
The orange stain.
We are currently watching a horde of Mexicans attempt to break open Donald Trump and This is about the 7th or 8th person, and he's not going down. Sir, what are you mad about?
I am not mad at all.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm talking about the situation and what we're going through in this society today. I'm finna be 54 years old. I knew what I grew up on. I knew the situation. I worked hard. My dad was a construction worker for 47 years. I pulled concrete and everything. It used to be hardly but a few Mexicans working. But now we have no job because the Mexicans work all the job. You know why? Because they're gonna get out there and work for whatever you give them. And but whatever you give them, they're gonna put together and live better than anybody else live.
You say the Mexicans are kind of depressing the wages. They're making the pay way lower.
No, they're not making the pay lower. They willing to work to live.
That's what I mean. So they're making it harder for people like you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Only thing we got to do is do the same thing.
Oh, so you got to. What's the same thing to you? What do you mean?
Go to work together, believe in each other, help each other. Mexicans and black people are in the field working. Not.
Do you think they're paid enough?
Who?
Mexicans or black?
Okay. He asked, do I think they paid enough, right? Mexicans make, in the field today, anywhere between $20 and $30 an hour. And they're outside in the sun, in the field. But the person who's over the contracts and the organizers of the building, they're making anywhere between $60 and $80 an hour. More than $200,000 a year.
So if you can make the rules, what would you have done?
I wouldn't make the rules. What we could do is, us black people come together like Hispanics come together, and there would be no rules because they would have to abide by what we do. Because they are not the builders. They are not coming to build. And all the extractment of building and the detriments and the plans of building a building or a society or whatever that they sit in their office and do, they would have to get out there and do it themselves in the physicalness. I was brought here. My generation was brought here.
Right.
They was brought here. We're not from America. I'm not an American. I was brought here. My ancestors were brought here. Y'all came here because they took it from y'all. They took this land from y'all. Texas, y'all, they took from y'all. When I was in school, I read all the things that they said. What happened in the Alamo? What happened in the Civil War? In the Civil War, it was black men. In the Alamo, it was black men. The white man didn't fight, it was black men fighting against our own kind, the brown man. It wasn't the white man fighting against the brown man or the black man. I know how many buildings been built here from 30 years from now. It wouldn't be if it weren't for us, because they cannot do it.
Who can't?
The white man cannot.
They can't build.
They can't go out in the sun and work like we can. They can't work all day. They ain't going to. They never had to. They had us. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm saying these things, but I know the things I'm saying is the truth.
So you're talking about blacks and Mexicans coming together.
Yeah.
What about like Asians?
Them as well.
What about Indians?
Them as well.
What about Australians?
Them as well.
What about Mormons?
Them as well.
What about gays?
Them as well.
All right.
Anybody?
What about white people?
They have money.
Oh, so
they
fuck
pay
them.
less percentage. They have more money. They pay less taxes. They have more businesses. They're over more banks. They're more over anything.
What about white women?
White women today, I don't know about a long time ago, but they are confused right now.
They are confused. Agreed.
They love our kind.
They do love black men.
Not just black men. They love y'all too, brown men. But y'all,
white women love brown men.
But y'all are entitled to y'all kind. Y'all respect y'all where y'all come from. The Mexican women respect their Mexican men. They don't go out and cheat around and disrespect. If you are with them, they work with you They do what you need them to do. You take care of home. They're gonna take care of everything that they can.
What about black women?
They're gonna do whatever they take because they know no better. They won't listen. Like the black men.
Black women won't listen?
Black men won't either. And Trump is mad about it because they try to send him to a penitentiary. All these charges, it wasn't the Democrats. It was them themselves because he was exposing their ordeal.
So it sounds like you're like maybe okay with a little bit with Trump.
Hell yeah, I am because he is telling the truth.
You're pro-Trump?
No, no, not pro-Trump. Look here, this is what I am. This is what I am. If everybody don't vote for nobody but themselves, who will be president?
So you're thinking we should all write our names in?
For our own selves. We our own living.
So if I wanted to vote for you, what would I write in?
For me?
Yeah.
Vote for yourself.
Well, what's your name?
Ontarius Lachey Hickman.
Ontarius Hickman.
Yes.
So I should vote for you.
No, you should vote for you.
Well, why don't I vote?
I ain't gonna vote for you.
What about like I vote for you and then you vote for me and then, you know. I think we could do that.
We could.
We should.
But I don't know.
I'm Tony Ortiz.
Okay.
Ontarius?
Yes.
All right, I'll vote for you. You vote for me and we'll be good.
I'm gonna do what I need to do. I
Me
can
too.
stand this here. I can stand. See that there? You
Let's
see
flex.
that?
Let's flex. Let's flex.
You see that there?
You
I
see
can
that?
Work. Power. I'll get paid for that, but don't pay me cheap.
The guy in the crowd said I had a girl's arm.
Huh?
The guy in the crowd said I had a girl's arm.
Well,
yeah, he's a white man. He doesn't count.
It don't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. He's white.
He count. All white men is not against this here. It's just the men of power.
Right.
The rulers, the United Nations, the 7 continents, the rulers of all 7 continents, the World Wide Web.
Like Lord of the Rings shit.
Hey man, hold on. The Bible says the beast, the 7-headed beast. A few years ago, about 8 years ago, the trumpets were sounding in the east, the west, the north, and the south. It's been on the internet, and you can go back and log back, and you can hear when people say, "What's that sound?" The trumpet started sounding in, and guess what? It is now happening. We are living in our last days.